OK, good luck, Chris. Here you go. In 1993, the top level of which sport suffered an acrimonious split between rival bodies known as the BDO and the PDC? Was it basketball, darts or polo?
Yes, darts is actually one of my favourite sports, so I know it straight away, darts.
Darts. And do you know what they stand for, the BDO and the PDC?
It's British Darts Association, a professional darts organisation.
Sort of, yeah. British Darts Organisation, BDO, and the PDC is Professional Darts. What's the C?
Council.
Council. OK, it doesn't matter. You got it. Darts. CJ, snowboarding was introduced as an official sport at the Winter Olympics in which year? 1968, 1984 or 1998?
Well, obviously not 68. And I don't think it's been there that long. I think 84 is too far back as well, so 98. 98,
that's correct, CJ. And back to you, Chris. In 2004, cricketer Hashim Amla made his Test debut for which team in a match against India? South Africa, West Indies or New Zealand?
Ooh, I'm pretty sure it's not New Zealand. It sounds West Indies, but I think he's a South African number 3 or 4 batsman, so I'll go South Africa.
South Africa for Hashim Amla. Correct. Well done, Chris. CJ, which term is used in lawn bowls for a standard shot that's intended to finish as close as possible to the target? Slice, hook or draw?
As far as I'm aware, only one of those terms is a bowling term, and that's draw.
Draw, which is what this round is not going to be. None of them are. It's correct, yes, draw. And Chris, third question. Bobby Moore shares the record of captaining England on 90 occasions with which other footballer? Billy Wright, Brian Robson or David Beckham?
Again, I'm not too sure. Football isn't my favourite. I'm pretty sure it's not David Beckham. Brian Robson was a very good captain, but he was injured quite a few, so I think it might be back to Billy Wright, who married a Beverley sister, if I remember.
Yes, well, I see we had a Beverley Sisters question not so long ago, and Barry told us that, I remember. So there we are, yes, Billy Wright. And it means you've got to get this, CJ. Who trained the racehorse See the Stars to victories in the Epsom Derby and the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe in 2009? John Ox, Mouse Morris or Dermot Weld?
I don't know, so apologies to the others, but this is just going to be pretty much a blind guess. I'll try John Ox.
John Ox, trainer of See the Stars. That is correct. Yeah, you've got it. So taking us into sudden death. And your question, Chris. In which Olympic sport did Steve Parry win a bronze medal for Great Britain in the 2004 Olympic Games?
It was swimming.
Yes, it was. Do you know which event? It doesn't matter. You got it right, but just out of interest.
I don't know.
No, OK, CJ, just out of interest.
Swimming, that's it.
OK, swimming, 200 metres butterfly. CJ, which Premiership football team's home ground is sometimes called Eastlands?
I've heard the name Eastlands, but I'm not sure I'm going to get it. Because, you know me, I know absolutely nothing about football and care even less. Oh, I don't know. West Ham.
Other eggheads?
Manchester City.
Manchester City.
Never heard of it.
Manchester City, yeah, officially the City of Manchester Stadium. And leave CJ to think about that. As we tell Chris, you're in the final round playing for £16,000 today. Would you both please come back and join your teams? Well, then, this is what we've been playing towards. It's time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So Sally and James from the Green Slammers and CJ and Daphne from the Eggheads, would you all leave the studio now, please? So, Robin, Chris and Ben, you're playing to win the Green Slammers, £16,000. Kevin, Chris and Barry, you're playing for something which money can't buy. The Egghead's reputation. As usual, I'll ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time, the questions are all general knowledge, and you are allowed to confer. Robin, Chris and Ben, the question is, are your 3 brains better than the Egghead's 3? And Green Slammers, do you want to go first or second?
Should we go first? Yeah, we'd like to go first, please, Dermot.
First question, then, to the Green Slammers. Which cooking method is referred to on French menus as à la vapeur? Frying, steaming or roasting?
I'd imagine it's steaming, isn't it?
Vapeur tends to suggest vapour.
That's what I was
steaming.
suggesting.
It may be totally misleading, but
Would you be happy with that one?
yeah.
Yeah. We'd like to say steaming, please, Dermot.
Going on vapor and vapor. Yep, right answer. Good start. One to the Green Slammers. Eggheads. Which item of clothing is traditionally regarded as marking the office of a cardinal in the Roman Catholic Church? Black cloak, white collar, or red hat?
Red hat.
With the red hat. Yeah. It's the red cap hat that they wear.
Okay.
Red hat.
Red hat. Yep, that's correct, Eggheads. Back to the Green Slammers. What is the name of the mythological serpent that was said to kill by its mere glance? Cockatrice, cockapoo, or cockalorum?
It's a cockatrice.
Is it?
That one?
You sure?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Because I've not. Okay.
We're going to go with cockatrice, please, Dermot.
Okay. It's the right answer, yes, well done. 2. Eggheads. The international airport for the Italian city of Bologna is named after which man? Guglielmo Marconi, Alessandro Volta, or Galileo Galilei?
I'm pretty sure it's Marconi.
I think it's Marconi too.
Yeah. Yeah. Not 100% certain, but fairly sure it's Marconi.
Marconi is correct, Eggheads. Yep, it's going the way I imagined. No quarter given or asked. Green Slammers, third question. Octavo is a size of what? Wine bottle, beer barrel, or paper? Octavo, O-C-T-A-V-O, is a size of what?
Size of paper.
Yeah, happy with that?
Yeah.
My team believes it's paper, Dermot.
Size of paper. Octavo is a size of paper, yes. So, right, you've done that. You've got 3 out of 3. Eggheads, in Scotland, what is a Doc and Doris? Is it a caber hold, a tartan bonnet, or a parting drink? In Scotland, what is a Doc and Doris?
Parting drink.
Parting drink, isn't it?
We Duck and Doris before you gang of war. Hi, it's a parting drink.
Parting drink, yes.
Doc and Doris is a parting drink, so yet again we go to sudden death. So close are these two teams. It's been sudden death more or less all the way along, bar 1 or 2 of those head-to-heads. Right, Green Slammers, how many vowels are there in the word pneumonia? I suppose it's a spelling and counting question.
I'm making it 5.
So do I.
So do we. All 3 of us concur on 5, so we're hoping that's the right answer.
As I can see you all spelling it and then doing the counting.
But maybe we're all spelling it wrong.
And getting 5, exactly. Spell it wrong and you don't get it. You did get 5, yes, 5 vowels in pneumonia. Eggheads, when looking at a standard UK computer keyboard, which letter comes immediately to the left of the letter T?
Why?
It's QWERTY, it's gotta be R.
Q-W-E-R-T. So to the left it must be R.
Yeah.
Immediately to the left.
Yeah, well, the top line is the famous QWERTY bit, so it must be R.
Yes, it is, and you've got the QWERTY. So another question for the Green Slammers. Which Latin word, meaning everywhere, is the motto of the Royal Engineers?
I did Latin, 5 years of it, but everywhere. I'm trying to think of the Italian, which would be something like tutti qui or something like that, but it doesn't make sense. But everywhere, every sort of tutti or tutto, or like total, and where, I'm trying to think where is. Oh, where's Dove? Tutti Dove?
You'd better say it, but I think that's probably as close as we're going to get.
With no idea, really. And trying to move from Latin to Italian, something like tutte dove.
Okay. Tutte dove is not what I'm looking for. No. Single Latin word, Eggheads?
Ubique.
Ubique, hence ubiquitous and words like that. Ubique means everywhere and is the motto of the Royal Engineers. Well, Eggheads, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf became the first elected female head of state in modern African history when she won the 2005 presidential election in which country? Ellen Johnson Sirleaf became the first elected female head of state in modern African history when she won the 2005 presidential election in which country?
Liberia. It's Liberia. Yeah.
Very sure about that, aren't you? It is Liberia, Eggheads. You've won. Well, Green Slammers, commiserations. What can I say?